Quaid Azam, Part 386. According to the Maulana, Gandhi accepted his suggestion while Sardar Patel did not. Maulana Azad had issued a statement on 15 April 1946 containing a masterly critique of the Pakistan demand and advocating instead a center with very limited powers. However, there can be little question in the light of the later events that this represented an expression of his personal opinion rather than the stand of the Congress. Lloyd and Suzanne Rudolph, while sharing thoughts on this subject with me, have commented, was Jinnah's articulation and pursuit of the two-nation doctrine a political goal of establishing a separate and sovereign nation-state, or as a political strategy designed to share sovereignty in a multinational Indian state? I think it is better read as a political strategy. Here is why. Jinnah's finest hour was negotiating the Lucknow Pact 1916 with Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Lucknow Pact came in 1916, and in fact it not only highlighted the Muslim demands, it also provided the consent by Indian National Congress. And it was with Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He was hailed as a nationalist leader and the architect of Hindu-Muslim unity. As he negotiated the pact with Congress as if the Muslim League and Congress were on par, this last was without any doubt a very significant concession by the Congress to the League. However, there was an unexpected and unintended consequence of this: the rise of the variety of faith-based ethnic nationalism, which defined national identity only in terms of the shared faith. This was very damaging development for once this ethnic nationalism captured imagination, and it continued and it went all along with it. Long before and Muslims in the societies of India's disintegration. And that certainly brought the rightness into it and certainly got the best out of it. Identity in terms of the shared faith, this was very damaging development for once the ethnic nationalism captured the imagination of the Muslims in society like India's, and eventual disaggregation or partition had to be the most likely consequence. Another byproduct then being the birth of the politics of identity. There existed several examples of this, as Walker Cornell has observed. Long before the 19th century, countries such as England, France, Portugal, Spain, Sweden emerged as nation-states in politics, where the ethnic divisions had been softened by a long history of cultural and social homogenization. Most speakers of the Italian and German language were brought together as a nation-state through the verification in the 1860s, but as late as the beginning of the Great War, most of the Central Eastern, Southern Eastern Europe was part of an empire and not any nation-state. Habsburg, the Romanor, and the Ottoman Empire. Though these empires included a large number of ethnic groups, they were not multi-ethnic. Not everyone amongst the populace had an equal status. That is where conceptually Gandhi was so right, Jinnah, Nehru and the British so wrong. For above all, India was not any 18th century Europe. Now, of course, we take the nation-state for granted as the natural form of the political association and regard empire as anomalies